The New York City Democratic race is heating up. This is current New York City Mayor Eric Adams.
This is a city not of socialism. I've been to socialist countries. This is a city where you can come as a dishwasher and you can own a chain of restaurants. This is a city where you can be a cab driver and then become a doctor. This is a city where you could go from homelessness to building housing. This is a city where you could be a young person who's dyslexic, a young person who was rejected, and eventually could be elected to be the mayor of the city of New York. This is the type of city we're in. This is not a city where you use idealism to state you're giving everything to everyone for free. There's no dignity in someone giving you everything for free. There's dignity in giving you a job so you can provide for your family and the opportunities that you deserve. So this is not a city of handouts. This is a city of hands up. We're going to lift up the city of New York.
Woo! Now, I am a capitalist. I'm from New York. That's the way it works. But I understand that this city is extremely expensive. And the only reason that I can pay my rent is because I'm lucky. I'm lucky I got a good job. I'm lucky I had a good career. I'm lucky for a lot of things. And that coalesced to me being financially stable and able to provide for myself. Zohran Mamdani does not want us to be a socialist state. At least I don't think. He wants to introduce a couple of programs that make it more viable for New Yorkers to live in, tax the rich incrementally, because many of the rich do not pay taxes, and try to have the resources shared just a bit more so that we close the gap of disparity. That's all. Now, before we get up in arms about what socialist tendencies or agendas look like, Medicare, Medicaid, this is federally funded healthcare programs, and we aid the poor and we care for the elderly. This is universal access to healthcare based on age or income. Social Security, also a federally funded insurance program. We provide money by way of payroll taxes with the promise that by the time we retire, we'll be paid out by that same pool of resources that we paid into. Public K through 12 education systems. This is tuition-free education funded by federal, state, and local taxes. This is to provide equal access to education regardless of income. So we already have many of these programs within the United States. So to say that someone is leaning a bit more socialist, that's going to topple our government and our way of life, is way too extreme. Now, I'm not pro Mamdani. I'm not pro Eric Adams. I just want to see how it all plays out. And again, I will give you the biggest caveat that I think we tend to overlook. We don't know anything about these candidates. So if this guy is talking about raising minimum wage to $30 an hour, creating publicly funded grocery stores, these may be good ideas. And all I'm saying is let's hear it out, and we should certainly give it a chance before just calling it socialism and just dismissing it because we hear socialism and communism is bad. Hear out the idea and circumstance first. Let me know your thoughts.